guys. Good Monday morning. Oh, not you guys. You guys go back to sleep. She's like, Mommy, I can't sleep if you videotaping me. I just love it when they're snuggle bunnies. But more often than not, she was being too mean to Rizzo. And that makes me sad, and I have to break it up and discipline the large dog. Put her in timeout, give her a spanking, something. And she already knows Honey doesn't spank her and I do. And she actually obeys me more than she obeys him. So let's see what it looks like outside. Would you like to see? That's what it looks like outside this morning. Very pretty. And we're supposed to be getting some more all week. Yay! The only bad thing is it's not good for business. And I need the business. I need the business to be very busy right now. So, talk to you in a bit. Everybody. Boy, did I oversleep today. Honey reached over and touched me at 6:25 and I was like, ah! Because I have to get the coffee. And I'm supposed to wake him up at 6:15. So, for those of you who are Walking Dead fans, and I know I have a few of you out there, I am not nearly as into The Walking Dead as I was when Rick was on it, but I'm not giving up. So that's how I feel about it, is that I will continue watching and you know, I'll just continue watching. It's one of those shows that you watch. It's one of those shows now that you watch because you've been into it and you just want to see what's going to happen. I was never excited about the Whisperers story. It's just not my thing. But yeah, so that's how I'm feeling about The Walking Dead. Now, I've had a number of comments already this morning. Let's see. All right. Denise Sparks. Morning, Rena. Love the new haircut. I would be interested in watching videos. Oh, she's commenting on my giveaway. Okay, I wasn't going to read those. Okay, so Linda Statham. Hi, Rena. I'll be praying for you, and I understand you are worried, but I do know that you are a strong woman in mind and body. You had your bad foot to cope with. You had your bad back, but you still worked. I hope you will be back at work as soon as you can. I think if I know you as the woman you are, you'll be fine. But don't run before you can walk. LOL. Love you lots and love your work. Take care, my crafty friend. Big hug, Linda Statham from the UK. Well, thanks, Linda. And, oh, I was like, what's happening? But snow is blowing off the roof of the house. I think what I'm going to have to do is hire a groomer. And once I decided, okay, that's what I'm going to have to do, I sort of was able to calm down some. Let me put it to you this way, guys. I have always been the provider. Meaning, I've always made the larger income. And I've never, ever once depended on a man to provide for me. I've always been the provider. And yes, honey did just get a promotion and he is making more, but I am still a very large portion of the income, and it scares me to just not be in that position, even for a short time, which 6 weeks is a short time in the grand scheme of life. It's minuscule, but, you know, you guys have seen our life. We have expenses, you know, and when you can't, I think you get it. I think you get it. Hopefully you get it. Okay. Kim Ross, Aussie Paper Crafter. Praying for you and your surgery, Rena, and that you will find the right person to help you with your business during your recovery. I'm currently suffering from severe pregnancy sickness to the point I'm sick almost all day, every day for the last 6 weeks. Girl, I can sympathize. That's how I was with Savannah. And if, oh my gosh, at the time, if my husband just flicked his lighter on, I knew that smell of smoke was going to come, and I started throwing up. So I hear you. This will be our second child, but a huge age gap between. I haven't been able to craft in weeks. These same abortion laws came into the state where I live late last year. I was shocked and will be putting the political party that allowed this to come in last on my vote card at the next election here. Another state here in Australia is currently trying to push these same laws through at the moment. We're heading off to our tropical trip for my son's birthday tomorrow, but there is supposed to be rough seas. Oh, I hope I'm not too sick so I can still enjoy our trip. Oh my gosh. Best of luck on that, because if you're already sick and then the seas are rough, girl, I'm so sorry. Debbie Graffius, no link for the surgery. I got so excited to watch it, then let down. No, it's there. I put it there right away. It's in the description box. It's there. Check it out. After my ankle replacement, October 16th, my tibia broke in surgery. How does that happen? So I had to have it pinned. That is completely healed now. So they put in for approval to remove the pin. Actually, it's a 3-inch screw. That is the only thing that has caused me pain from the surgery. It has impeded my ability to walk without shoes or boots without a major limp and discomfort. I'm not ready to change my life around because of medical issues, so I do understand how you feel about your surgery, but you'll do fine. They have to tell you the bad as well as the good. You have enough desire to keep going and not let this get the better of you. Yes. And again, if it was just my normal stuff, if it was just I couldn't craft, which would suck, but this is not how I support my family, I would be okay with that. If it was just I needed help pulling my pants up and tying my shoes and doing the laundry and all that stuff, I could deal with that. It's not being able to provide. I don't know how to emphasize that enough. That's what it is. Crafty Kim, you should use this time to train Savannah. Okay, I wanted to really address this. Sorry about that. Ran out of storage. Had to delete some stuff. So Crafty Kim says, you should use this time to train Savannah. Wasn't that the plan anyways with your new business happening? Okay, so training Savannah. Right now, Savannah is like managing the back shop, which is the taking the dogs in the morning, bathing and drying the dogs, dematting the dogs, cleaning the ears, clipping the nails, and doing the prep clipping. So she already has this massive load. We have not been able to find another person. I hired 2 people, 1 girl. I hired her. She worked 2 days, and then she said she had allergies, so she couldn't do it. And then I hired another girl who was supposed to start last Tuesday, and she called and she was like very, very apologetic. I'm so sorry. I had this personal emergency. Is there any way I could start Thursday? And I respected the fact that she called and asked and didn't just like not show up. So I was like, no, that's fine. Just to let you know, though, in the future, we can't really have this kind of thing happening. And she's like, no, 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 this is not how I normally roll. And so then she never showed up on Thursday. So I have to find somebody to replace Savannah at what she's doing to get her to a place. You know what I'm saying? So that would be ideal, but it's just not possible. I know it's hard to train someone grooming. It takes time and expertise, but the more she does it, the better. And there's another component there that the person has to be in that state of mind to learn. And right now, Savannah feels overwhelmed with her current responsibilities that she's not in the frame of mind for that. So that kind of got scrambled. You know what they say, sometimes when you plan, God laughs. Even if you can't use your hand the way you normally do, you will find other new ways to make grooming work. There aren't a lot of ways to make grooming work without use of your left hand, which holds the dog, and then you have to do this. I appreciate the encouraging words, but yeah. I literally am paying attention to everything that I'm doing and thinking in my head, I won't be able to do this. No more die cutting. I won't be able to die cut for at least a month. Because when I was holding the machine and then I was cranking, I was like, won't be able to do that. No die cutting. There's going to be lots of Copic coloring, and that's probably about it. I could probably cut paper because I've got, you know, one of those roller paper cutters. You know, it rolls back and forth. Even I guess if I had a chopper, it would be okay because I do it with this hand. And then gluing and putting, hopefully I can still make a mini album. Debbie, you'd say, I kind of addressed her. She saw Maggie. I saw Maggie on a new sitcom, question mark. Yes, you did. Where have you been? That's been a thing for quite a while now. I'm ready to quit watching. I just don't like it like I was. Very disappointed. She talks about the late-term abortion that I brought up, and she's very, very against it. And she says, prayers going up for Rena. God is with you, Rena. He loves you and will take care of you. I'm praying that is so. Stacy D, praying for you. Take a deep breath. The more you overthink it, the worse you will feel. Hugs. Dana Imos, I'll say a prayer for you, but you're going to kick butt with this challenge. You are strong, you are amazing, and you are a go-getter, and you'll breeze through this. Love you, Rena. Boy, I do hope that if it's all about how strong you are and how committed you are, then I will make it really well. I think that starting the hunt for a groomer is going to be my best bet. And yeah, I think I'm going to start that sooner rather than later. Dana K, she explains to me that her daughter broke her arm at a like a trampoline birthday party situation. Whew, I am sorry, sorry, sorry. That is just, okay, guys, look at my nose. Can you see the bump on my nose? I got hit with the piñata stick at a birthday party when I was about like 6 or 7. And I was wearing a white party dress, and my nose was just bleeding all over my dress. Those parties can be dangerous. She talks about late-term abortion and the laws in Texas, and that she does not agree with them. She says, yes, 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 go back and get those PJs. I mean, dang, you work hard for your money. Okay, here's my opinion about watching surgical videos. Don't do it in the future. Working in a hospital for 20 years, I told people this like a broken record. All it does is create anxiety. And it kind of did. I sent the link to my BFF. It was like, the title of my email was like, please watch this. And she watched it and she replied, why did I watch that? I replied, that's what's going to happen to me. And she said, oh my God. No wonder it takes 6 weeks recovery. Every person and every procedure are different. Yours may not be like that video. My video was just of the normal procedure, the one that I posted. If you want to go back and watch it, it's just a normal procedure. It's not like this was a really bad one or anything like that. It was just normal. God gives certain people the ability to help others trust that they know what they're doing. And I do. I do. It just shows how invasive that it is. And then it's not just like, oh, they're going to cut open your hand. They're going to do this and this. It's like freaking taking a bone out. Pamela Aigner, A-I-G-N-E-R. Seriously, your mom has it right. Let go and let God. Thank you. Okay. The rest are comments on projects that I haven't read all of them yet. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I'd missed so many comments on other projects. So anyway, we're supposed to get more snow. Like I said, I love, love, love the snow every time I tell you. But it is 8:22. I'm on my second cup of tea. And I have to get busy because I am committed today. Because usually what I'll do is I'll work on cards and then I'll go do some laundry and I'll make some breakfast and I'll whatever. And I'm not like in here focused for 8 hours. Actually, yeah, it'll be about 11 hours before Honey gets home. I'm going to try to get 8 cards made. 8, like start to finish, done, completed. We'll see. I'll let you know how I'm doing throughout the day. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye. It is 11:12. This is what I got going on. So I picked my cardstock. I picked the papers. I cut them to fit. I have my image that's not colored yet. So that's going to include coloring all of these because I did just do the skin tones on these. And then I cut out my ephemera and I cut out my shaker part here. So I did that on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on some of these I did die cutting also. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, now I gotta get busier. But I wanted to show you what I was able to get done by 11:15. And I also fixed my breakfast. I let the dogs out. I made the bed. Fixed myself a glass of strawberry limeade. And here I go again. Bye. It is 5:30. And I thought I'd show you how far I got, because I'm pretty much, I don't know, maybe I got an hour left in me. I did do laundry, wash, dry, folded, put away. Honey will be very happy. And broke up a bunch of dog fights. Not really fights, but you know, arguments, disagreements. Anyway, okay, so I haven't embellished with actual paper flowers yet, but all of these are done all the way to this point. So I just need to add paper flowers and then whatever other embellishments I'm going to use. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then these 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, I have to put the lace around the edges. I have to embellish around the circle. But I only have 4 left, and I should finish these in the morning. So 11 cards in a day, and a day and 3 hours, maybe? All right. There's more. Look, this is what goes on. Why is it blurry? I'm hoping you'll get to see Rizzo put her in her place, because she did it earlier. And as soon as she does, oh, there you go. You got to see a little bit of that. All right, guys. One other thing I haven't done yet, and I should probably do it before my honey gets home, because it's been a week and a day. I haven't put the teacups away yet, so our dining room table still looks like a tea party, but everything else is put away. All right, I'm feeling chatty this week, so maybe you'll hear a lot more from me than you did last week. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye. Tuesday morning. You know, it just doesn't look the same on camera as it does in person, but it is a really amazing and unusual sunrise. I don't know why it doesn't look the same on camera. It's Tuesday afternoon. Why are we blurry? There we go. It's Tuesday. Well, it's Tuesday evening. It is snowing. It's been snowing mostly at night. I like it when it snows during the day. I finished up all the cards this morning. Actually, I did bills this morning, and I finished the cards. Now I'm just adding flowers and embellishments. Basically flowers. So I kind of wanted to talk. I've been as I've mentioned, really nervous about my surgery. And I have been watching a lot of videos, and I was really concerned because a couple of the videos I found were really negative about the surgery. They all say that there's an extreme amount of pain that goes along with this surgery. I wasn't really worried about the pain. The more videos I've watched, I've become more nervous about the pain. And And then I just recently found a lady who was talking about her experience, and, you know, she expresses that there's pain, but it's not as intense as some of the other people. The people that are talking about the severe amount of pain and such, at least one of them has said she is the exception to the rule. This particular lady, when they gave her the injection to numb her arm, she said they gave it in the armpit. And she said the needle was really long, and when they inserted it, they did nerve damage to her, which caused her for her shoulder to freeze. And anyway, hers was a nightmare. I decided to go ahead and put an ad and start looking for a groomer, because it seems quite apparent to me that why are we having this blurry issue? It seems quite apparent to me that I'm not going to heal as quickly probably as the doctor led me to believe. I called and talked to his nurse today and told her I'd been watching some videos, and she said, okay, you're having the CMC anthroplasty. And I said, yes. And she goes, well, that is one of our most painful surgeries, and you will be in a great deal of pain. I said, well, how long will the block last that keeps me numb? She goes, some people it lasts 20 minutes, some people it lasts 2 days. It just depends. So I told her that I thought it was important for the doctor to know that I don't do well with like morphine or Vicodin, Percocet, any of that stuff. And she says, well, what if we give you an anti-nausea? And I'm like, to me, that just sounds so, you know, here, I'm going to give you something that's going to make you throw up, and then I'm going to give you something that will make you not throw up. And it's like, it just doesn't, it seems counterintuitive to me, but I guess if they're offering it, I guess that's going to be better than nothing. But I am starting to get a little nervous about that. It doesn't seem like I'm going to get any crafting done based on what some of the people are saying. One lady said she couldn't do this for a month after the surgery. And then I had another lady who said, yeah, she could wiggle her fingers. It's just, there's so, you know, I guess everybody is different. And although I'm sorry. Although I have been feeling really nervous, the decision to try to find a groomer has made me feel better. But I did reach out to one of the local grooming salons of the ladies that I know and let her know what I was going to need. And, you know, if she heard of anybody, to please send them my way. And she's like, oh gosh, finding a groomer these days is like next to impossible. So that didn't make me feel any more positive. So I'm pretty, I'm really trying not to be stressed out. We'll put it that way. You know, everybody's just like, it'll be fine. Everything will work out for the best. Leave it in God's hands. And I think I'm going to have to get down on my knees and do some serious praying. You know, Lord, I understand I have to have this, because I also watch videos on what happens if you don't have the surgery and your hand becomes deformed to the point where it like does like this, and then you have no way to, ooh, that even hurts just doing that. So the other thing about that, finding out what happens if you don't do the surgery, is that I need this hand done as well. I have the same thing in this hand. It's just not quite as advanced as this hand. And based on how things turned out, I would like to have this hand done this year so I can use all my deductible and get everything taken care of in 1 year. So I told Savannah that we're going to start learning. And the thing is if I have a groomer in there and she's grooming, I can literally be at Savannah's table teaching her. You know, I think I've said, you know, I need Savannah to be in the right frame of mind, and sometimes she feels very overwhelmed. And so if you could also pray for her, I would appreciate that. You know, the funny thing, why are we zooming in and out? The funny thing is, I don't know, for those of you who've been watching a while, you probably know, but when I get emotional, my nose turns red. So that's why my nose is red. Anyway, I guess one of the most frustrating things to me is like when I try to talk to Honey, he tries to dismiss my concerns instead of what I really need is for him to embrace me and assure me that whatever happens, he's going to help me. But I'm trying really hard to keep, oh, I'm so sorry about the blurry. You know, I wasn't having that issue for a while and now it's back. I am going to do a video series. So I'm going to talk to you guys about what's going on, but I'm going to do a specific video series because I want to document everything that happens to help people like me who are searching for this information on YouTube. And I found 3 people, and this is one of the most common hand surgeries out there. So the fact that there are only 3 people that I can find that have documented their progress throughout the surgery, I am definitely going to do a document series. So I'll talk to you guys in my vlog videos, but then I'll be posting videos, like I'm going to do a video the day of, I'm going to do a video, you know, the day after. I want people to know what my journey is like so that they can learn about my journey and the other people's journey that they can find on YouTube and make a decision that's best for them. I actually feel really good about that. To me, that's the one thing that is pushing me along, is the thought of sharing my journey and helping other people with their decisions in doing the same surgery. And hopefully I can give them good reports on you know, making a decision for themselves. So anyway, I just needed to talk, so I'm going to let you go, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.